return tomorrow. Coming up next, the final of the under 52 kilo category. ABE Uta of Japan goes up against Distria KRASNIQI of Kosovo. That'll be ABE and the white judogi KRASNIQI in blue. Let's take a look and see how they got here. Well, those are the names that they had to get past, a pair of them. ABE, it was Asvesta. Then Bouchard, that was a tough one. Went to 3 penalties. ABE coming out on top. There's a quarter-final win against Kelly Dukuchi. And then in the semi-final, she overcame Masha Valhaus. Neil, you saw KRASNIQI's route to the final, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's take a look and see who it was that
well, she just
had to get past.
Looked absolutely awesome all day. Pereira win by Ippon there. That's Osodagari Ashiguruma that she does so well. Next, Echevarria, Puerto Rico. And again, big Osodagari.
That was against the Hungarian Putreka.
Yes, Putreka. Well, Putreka went over twice to Wazares. That big right arm, absolutely dominating. This is the second one there against Putreka.
And then in the semi-final,
Torres Soler. Yes, Torres Soler. What a final this is going to be.
The referee in the middle for this one is Vyacheslav Peretyeko of Uzbekistan.
And now, let's go on the finalists.
So many questions because of this lingering doubt as to whether ABE is really back after that horror of a shocker in the Olympic Games in Paris. And here she is now in the final of the World Championships.
This will be her fifth one, fifth
if she can do
World
it.
Championship. Well, you know, I've always said that KRASNIQI is the kind of style that can spoil somebody like ABE Uta, and KRASNIQI, though, last 3 outings that they've had, she's come off the loser. And I said before we started all of this that it depends which KRASNIQI comes out here. If KRASNIQI, the fighter that we know she is, comes out and tears into ABE Uta, then we've got a real fight on our hands. But it all stems on belief. Does she believe it? This lady here is so special, really special. Can she stop her?
ABE looking for a 5th world title.
Real opposing styles, these two. They really are. She'll try and get that big right arm over the top, KRASNIQI. There it is. Big thundering right arm. Now, is she going to attack off it? This is where it's going to be a problem for ABE. Well, possible Judo there for ABE. Going to the knees and avoiding, but doesn't get it. They're both going to get it now.
This is where some of the athletes have got to be really clever here. You know that they're sharp. on avoiding taking a grip. Anything that goes at 10, 12 seconds, you're going to get it. So
absolutely,
make sure that you make an effort to get a grip and give some
up to the athletes.
Make some difference between you and your opponent.
Well, they know how the referees are going to play it, you know, and they are going to play it. Anything snapped away without control, and that's going to be it. ABE not going in at full tilt at the moment.
Visa's got another guest next, and this time it's Her Imperial Highness Tomohito of Mikasa. Always at the judo, but the first time at the World Championships away from Japan.
Yeah. Nice to see it there.
Little Kouchi from KRASNIQI. Did she duck underneath?
I think she
there?
did. Yeah, I thought she did, but it was certainly borderline, wasn't
yes,
it?
yeah, it was.
And the referee as well. He was, oh, right.
Shall I? No, they'll tell me if I need to.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to leave that. Yeah, that would have been harsh, I think.
Yeah. You know, when you got two strong fighters like this, just let them fight as much as you possibly can and see what comes out of it. She's got that arm pinned here, KRASNIQI, and looking, she's definitely dominating at the moment. But of course, when you've got technique like ABE, it's always a danger, because as soon as she gets a grip, she'll be away. And that was avoidance there for me, for KRASNIQI. She's going to get a Shido, I'm almost sure there, for just dropping to avoid.
And she does pick up a second penalty. Look to ABE now to step things up.
Always becomes more and more difficult. The more people know your technique, what you do and how you do it, it's you've got to find different ways of getting to the same place or to a slightly different place. Oh, look at that! Oh, yes. She's done it! She's thrown her for Ippon, and she got to that place, didn't she then? Right the way underneath for that Seoinage. What absolute brilliance there from ABE. She's thrown KRASNIQI with a beautifully timed Seoinage. World champion again. What a bounce back. And I mean that after the Olympic Games, she did 2 tournaments. One of them was the Japanese trials. Then we saw her in one of the Grand Prix. And now we've seen her at the World Championships. And she got better and better again. And when you think that on the cards here, even though one against Bouchard, it was 3 Shidos, but every match, none of them have gone time. And KRASNIQI is the one that is definitely the closest to her, and she's just taken her over again for the magnificent technique. What a champion.
And with that 5th world title, she goes ahead of Yamashita Yasuhiro, who had an Olympic gold medal and 4 world titles. She now has an Olympic title and 5 world titles.
Look at that, right the way between the legs there, and then she springs back up. And that's what makes it Seoinage as opposed to Seotoshi, and she just springs off those legs there. She has great kazushi. She has great control of that lapel, that both hands are on the same lapel, and she just rotates her flat onto her back. KRASNIQI, she nodded her head because she said, I got caught by an absolute brilliantly executed technique. What a bounce back.
See just how happy she was with that.